Hi, it's me again, videoing and posting on the same day, thus the same clothes. Anyway, okay, so today's quick tip is to remind you that when you are exerting yourself, be it during exercise or lifting something or in your daily life or whatever, remember to be careful that you do not hold your breath. Why is that an important reminder? Well, of course, you want to not hold your breath, right? Because you can strain yourself, you can overly strain your nerves, you can hurt yourself. A lot of reasons that you should not hold your breath. Even though we know that, I think sometimes we forget. So I just wanted to remind you guys to make sure that you are breathing deeply and properly when you are exercising and when you're exerting yourself just in day-to-day life. Let's say like you're going to pick up something heavy. Remember to use your knees so you don't hurt your back, all that good stuff, and breathe and don't hold your breath. One of the reasons that I thought about this quick reminder for today's quick tip is due to an article that I read some time ago, and I don't recall exactly who wrote it. I don't recall the author, but I remember that this particular individual was warning singers against lifting weights because they were saying, this individual was saying that you can strain your vocal cords in doing so. I wanted to investigate this further, of course, to find out the thinking behind this because, I love lifting weights. And as I investigated further, what I've discovered was there was this thinking behind this individual's writing in which he was saying that if you're holding your breath while exerting yourself, you will hurt, overly strain and hurt your vocal cords, which of course is absolutely true. But once I read that part, I thought to myself, well, of course, you're not supposed to hold your breath when you are lifting weights, anyway. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to just remind you guys also, don't be discouraged against weightlifting. And maybe you've never heard that before, but I think I may have heard that at least one other time over the years from someone. More so in the classical world, I think, classically singing world, as opposed to other genres, but just in general, this idea that weightlifting and doing weight bearing exercises, which we know has a lot of benefits, can be harmful to the vocal cords. And I'm not hawking myself as an expert, but I have done a lot of research. I'm a long-time exerciser myself, and I know from my own experience that exercising properly, that is the key. Has done nothing but benefit me in terms of my overall health and strength, my lung capacity, and of course that translates into the use of my voice for teaching and singing, actually, and speaking, I should say, and singing. So having said that, I just wanted to do a real quick demonstration reminder. This is my little 10-pound weight here. Remember that when we're talking about proper breathing on the exertion, that means that when you are doing the hardest part of the exercise, that is when you're supposed to exhale. And when you're doing the lighter or easier part of the exercise, that is when you take in your deep breath. So if I do a shoulder press, in which I'm just pushing this up towards the ceiling, that is when I should exhale. So take a deep breath before beginning, and you exhale, and then you let it back down. You don't let it fall, don't let it drop, as I'm falling over. As exercise experts say, you control the negative, as they say, control it on the way down, but you should be breathing throughout that entire movement. And it helps immensely in accomplishing the movement. It helps keep you from injury. I have to say that, like I said, I've been exercising for a lot of years, both weight bearing as like push-ups, etc., as well as weight lifting, and I have not had any major injuries, barely any injuries at all, really. And I really attribute that to my mantra. If I go to do any kind of exercise, always in my head, I think safety first. Always safety first. You want to be careful, make sure you're safe, that you are not overly exerting yourself or going to do something that's going to harm you. So safety first and proper form. Proper form means, shoulders back and down and your chest open, much like when you're going to perform, right? Back straight, not overly arched, and your abdominals in, your abdominals tight, and your knees soft. Proper form. That's pretty much the case with just about any exercise that you go to do. And again, it will help keep you injury free. And what I have found is that by developing that habit over the years, in my day-to-day life it translates, because if I'm going to pick up something that's extra heavy, or that I have to brace myself for, I automatically know to make sure that my back is straight and not hunched, going to pick it up. Make sure, because that'll strain your back. Make sure that my knees are soft, etc., because of the habit of doing that. So if you are not already a regular exerciser, you know that I always encourage you to do that, most definitely. It helps. It makes a world of difference with everything that we do, definitely with using our vocal instrument as well. And in doing so, proper safety first and proper form. So hopefully that was helpful to you today, a good reminder. And if you're already a regular exerciser, just like I said, just a reminder to make sure that you exhale on the exertion and control your movements, and Lord willing, you will stay safe. Okay? God bless. Hopefully this was helpful to you. Feel free to comment below and like this video if you found it helpful. And do subscribe. Welcome my new subscribers. Thank you for joining me. Do follow me on Twitter at Celeste, MUS and the number 1. Like my Facebook page. And also hit me up and check me out on Reverb Nation at www.reverbnation.com/Angela Celeste May. And lastly, do feel free to purchase for yourself and for all your friends my debut album. It's titled No Limits. It's available at CD Baby. You can purchase singles on Reverb Nation. And of course my book, Freedom, which is available at Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com. So that's all my stuff for the moment. And I'll be coming back with you again soon. My band and I are continuing to work on knocking out this second album, which I've pretty much written all of it for the most part. Maybe a song and a half left to write, but we are recording, and if the Lord is willing, the album will be done by the end of this year, and it will be released in early 2015. So stay tuned, look forward to that, and I'll be coming back with you soon again. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.